The person that releases you in the back didn't know if I should go out or not. I feel that decision should be made executively much earlier on. And I'm a little hurt, by the way, Ross, Mr. Attitude, that you say the love expert is coming out later. I could maybe give a hint or two. How are you? All right. I'm very fine, thank you. I know you didn't ask, but what if you really did want to know? What can I say? The weather here, again, with the rain thing, very lovely, thank you. Very nice job. I lived in San Francisco for 6 years, which is a lot like here, foggy, rainy, and cold pretty much every day. When I first moved there, I thought terrific and sort of romantic, really. I'll break up an old chair for kindling, buy a bottle of wine, sit in front of the fire for the day. 2 months later, a hopeless alcoholic with no furniture. No more of this for me, but thanks. Actually, I was raised in Massachusetts, but I had to leave because I hate my parents. I would always talk to my dad in like a sarcastic tone of voice, and he'd go, "Young lady, I'm afraid I don't like that tone of voice." "Oh, good, Dad, you're a big guy. There's nothing to be afraid of." And he is a big guy. He's a huge big guy, only he's got teeny little spindly dad legs. And he has very severe arthritis in his knees, and he doesn't understand why. He's an engineer. I think this is scary. I said, "Dad, it's like a rock on toothpicks. Do a diagram, figure it out." And then he got messed up when they went metric. I don't know. Little fact for you right there. Little data. Just a little data. Does anybody else's mom have an avocado seed in the kitchen windowsill with the toothpicks in it? Now, what is that? What is that, witchcraft or something? I had no idea what this was. I thought it was a model of my dad. Brownie. The scary part right there. They're actually from the South. My parents are from the South. Well, I was born in Alabama, but I only lived there for a month before I had already done everything there was to do. Even as an infant, I was bored and crawled to the state line. My parents said they had some packing to do. I said, "Fine, I'll meet you. I gotta get out of here." You ever spend any time in the South at all? I was in Atlanta this summer. I would be walking down the street not bothering anybody at all, and guys would drive by in trucks and shout out, "Come on, baby." Does this usually work for them? What are the women that carry like change with big hooks on the end just gonna snag them trucks as they go on by? Why, you romantic schemer, you. I spent a lot of time in North Carolina. I work in Raleigh, North Carolina, which is where the people from Mayberry go when they want to cut loose. So you know we're talking party town there. They have an accent in North Carolina. It's a southern accent, but it is more than that because they flip up the last word of every sentence. So no matter what they say, it sounds like a question. You ask them a question, they answer you with a question. You go, "How are you?" And they go, "Well, I'm fine." Yeah, you seem fine. I don't know what you're asking me for. What are you going to wear tonight? These pants? Sure, you got them on. Go ahead and wear them. I do. I travel a lot. I flew around wintertime this year. I went to, we're in wintertime, around Christmas time it was. Red and white were the colors. Could have been any time. I went to Eugene, Oregon. Have you been? Well, we're up there. We're near there. I forgot for a second. If you drive out of the airport there, they have a sign that says the wages of sin are death. I guess that's their way of saying welcome to town. Chamber of Commerce must have worked on that slogan for an awful long time. I would imagine that the wages of sin are death, but by the time they take taxes out, it's just kind of a tired feeling, really. Sure where you punch in for this sinning thing to begin with, but I don't believe in God. I happen to be a devout atheist. I still go to church. I'm not a heathen. I go to an atheist church. We have crippled guys who stand up and testify that they were crippled, and they still are. It's the only church in the world where 100 bottles of beer on the wall is a hymn. Something I'm kind of proud of. So I shared it with you, and it was a very special moment. Oh, nothing. like to be alone. Do you guys mind? If you could just wait outside for another... Suddenly I'm like in the weird mood. I'm not used to people. I mostly stay at home and watch television because I'm afraid of people, and now I'm getting afraid of that. The other day I was watching the Brady Bunch. The sound went out on my television. I thought they were talking about me. Could have sworn I saw Marcia Brady call me a dork. Well, listen, they're giving me the big wrap-it-up signal, and the last time I didn't, I was punished for a period of time. They made me remain behind the door for longer than I was supposed to. You guys have been terrific. Thank you very much.
Care for a rose?
These must be for the relationship experts. I'm so hurt to be deleted from a thing like that.
Yeah, that wasn't very kind, wasn't it? I said, later on we'll have somebody romantic. That isn't very good.
Exactly. Later on, yeah, right. Later we'll have someone to look at. But till then, what we're going to do is bring on the contrast, babe. Paula, could you come out here for a minute?
Now you know that I don't mean that about you.
It's a little late to sock up now, Ross, but go ahead.
Oh, no, we've been friends, and we are friends. Aren't we?
What, are you kidding me?
All right. Two more roses.
Oh, fine. Thank you very much.
Now, how have you been?
I've been very fine. I should have held out for cash, I think.
Yes, I think you should have, because roses won't go a long way.
No, well, you're not going to put... I don't even have a savings account anyway.
No.
Because I don't know my mom's maiden name, and apparently that's keeping it all...
That is... Without that, you go nowhere in this world.
No, I go in every few weeks and guess. I go, geez, I don't know. Jones? Okay, I'll come back. I don't know how they know. That's the scary part.
They have a file. They have a file of everyone's maiden name. They're checking it to see if you're right.
I do go into banks sometimes because I have to get money orders if there needs to be a cash amount sent. And then I have to go to a different bank every time because people get cranky with me.
They get cranky with me?
Well, it's like everyone else knows when it's my turn to go through the ropey thingy. I don't know how everyone else knows, but they go, would you go? And there's always music playing, you know, and I'm getting into it. And no, wait till this song's over.
You're lost, yeah, you're lost.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I meant to tell people that you had been on Saturday Night Live and David Letterman and the Johnny Carson Show and a Showtime special.
Oh, there's credits aplenty.
Yeah, then you find your way here. Now, how do you enjoy I know I heard you complaining about the rain, but you have a good time when you come.
Oh, it's always a good time here. I did a couple nights ago go to the Y to play basketball. Do you play?
See, now you're starting to sound like you were from the South. I went to the Y.
To the Y? Well, because, yeah, but why? Mm-hmm. It's a, what is that, interrogative. Isn't that the word?
Huh?
Could happen to anybody.
You have such
you have
such a command of the language. I'm amazed. That's why.
I just took your Kugelschreiben.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. Paula will be appearing at the Comedy Underground, isn't that right?
Comedy Underground.
Yes, at Swanee's in Pioneer Square.
At Swanee's. What they need is another name to go with.
What, like something
well,
with...
Comedy Underground at Swanee's, Pioneer Square. You pretty much, they narrowed it down for you. Yeah.
Without a road map, you could hardly get there.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, I can't do directions. It's not part of my life. If I pull over and ask directions, people give me that big list and I can't remember it. I can only remember one thing at a time. Maybe they go, okay, you go right up here. I drive away while they're talking.
Hey, before you leave, I want to give you a Beat Goes On and tell you thank you very much for being here.
Thank you very much.
All right. Paula Poundstone.
Thanks a lot.